They're kind of in that no man's land, third and long, fourth and long. Decided to play the field position game with a beautiful ball. Checking up beautifully.
Baylor's Drew Galix kills it, a 33-yard punt, and it's going to be a really long field for St. Louis.
And I guess if you can down it inside the 5, if your punter can do that consistently, then maybe we'll see more punts in this game.
And we're going to learn more and more. Pat on the back from Pat McAfee for Galix, who once kicked the torn ACL in college. Jordan Ta'amu is the St. Louis quarterback, a product out of Ole Miss and a native of Hawaii. Ta'amu, 2-year starter at Ole Miss, undrafted free agent in 2019, went to camp with the Texans, but didn't stick. The throwing Samoan. He said, I love to throw, I love to move around. And he looked up to the original throwing Samoan, Jack Thompson, at Washington State.
Crowds coming alive down here, Tom. These crowds all weekend have been magnetic.
Matt Jones is tailback. First touch for Jones. Product of the University of Florida, and he finds 5.
And the strength of this St. Louis team is in their backfield. They have running backs that can carry this football team with Tristan Michael, with Matt Jones, even Keith Ford. If they can establish the running game, it'll get this offense going.
Jones, a third-round pick of the Redskins out of Florida. Had a chance for the starting job there, but couldn't hold it. Pressure coming from the edge. Here's Jones. And a first down run out to the 20.
How about the blocking up front by this offensive line? And ask Coach, could your offensive line be a ground and pound type of offense? And so far early, to get a big first down coming off the goal line, that is huge. Not only if they continue this drive, but it will help them flip the field if they do have to punt. To see if he can read, it's a 3D coverage, so you're thinking inside, two inside receivers on the verticals to see if they can get it.
Ta'amu on the run. He's going to try to run for it. Needs to get to the 45. He does, plus more. And Jordan Ta'amu did it so well in college, using his legs to stretch the defense. Picks up 17 and a St. Louis first down.
And this is the difference between Ta'amu and most quarterbacks in this league. You see the verticals going downfield. DBs are soft. Ta'amu brings his eyes down. He's locating the rush and finding out where he can get outside the pocket and pick up a huge first down.
The drive for St. Louis. Keith Ford breaks through, and Keith Ford takes it into the end zone. A 16-yard touchdown run to give St. Louis its first ever lead.
In a play that looked like it was going to be stopped. And we talked about there hadn't been much tackling by these teams in camp. And so each coaching staff was concerned, how would the tackling be? Pretty good so far in this game, but on this touchdown, completely missed the tackle.
So now the point afters give the teams options. You can go for 1 from the 2, 2 from the 5, or 3 from the 10.
St. Louis has elected to try.
And it's interesting talking to the coaching staff. They're all using different analytics and trying to figure out where the most value is. St. Louis thinks it's from the 5-yard line.
And Chuck Long said, might as well go for 2. That was his analytics. We might as well go for 2. We'll see how it works out.
So there wasn't much of a difference in the success rate between the 2-yard line and the 5-yard line. Ta'amu, fade route, looking for Washington. Diving catch, but out of bounds. And so St. Louis fails to convert.
Rolling, guys, rolling.
Here's what the touchdown looked like from Keith Ford.
Both teams
Ford in and out of traffic.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
And right through the would-be tackle of Teddy Adewuse. Jonathan Hayes' Battlehawks have their first score.
If you're St. Louis, with the penalties you've had, you've turned the ball over. And to be up 6-3 late in this half, if your defense can get out here and hold Dallas for this last minute 20, how excited is your locker room going to be to have a lead in this game when you know offensively you haven't played well?
There's another part to that excitement. We told you at the beginning, each winning team will split $100,000 per victory. So it's for the love of football and more.
You expect to run it out here.
Ta'amu looking, Cole Hunt fell. Ta'amu will take off and he slides down what would have been shallow center field when this park was used for baseball. Tom Hart, Joey Galloway, and Pat McAfee. We head to the fourth quarter. Final game of the opening weekend of the XFL. And Dallas, heavy favorites. Sorry, I got distracted. Those guys aren't wearing shirts. The Renegades have a field goal lead as we start the fourth quarter. St. Louis Battlehawks in the whites with the gray trousers. Dallas in all black. Tiamu trying to take off. He will pick up a first down and plenty more. Inside the 10 before he's taken down. It's a 35-yard scramble.
And this was a called quarterback run. This is a great play call. The quick step, offensive lineman downfield, and all of a sudden now it's Talmo at his speed against the defensive Dallas. They track him down, but they're inside the 10. Can they finish this off and get back in the lead?
Large is the longest play of the game. We've got an injured player for Dallas, Tenny Adewuse. Fifth St. Louis possession to start inside their own 20. Tama will keep it.
That is a great play call. A terrific, maybe the best play call today.
For inside zone. Straight ahead. First down run, Matt Jones. Chuck Long calling up some winners.
I'm with Coach Hayes down here on the sideline. Coach, first game as head coach, first XFL game. How do you feel with the squad?
Hey, feels great, especially against the guy that brought me in the coaching box. He's a hell of a coach. He's got a hell of a team. Well, I'm just happy we came out on top.
What did you like from Ta'amu today?
I liked his poise. I loved his poise, and he showed it.
Hey, don't rub it in his face too much, Coach.